is it?
It's Dad Tales Day.
Happy Dad Tales Day.
Happy Dad Tales Day, my friend.
How are you?
I am fantastic.
I won't go that far. I've never gone that far.
I look fantastic.
I definitely won't go that
I
far.
look better than you do.
Well, that's... anyway, how's your week been?
Week's been good. Did the 2 hour no tech.
Yeah.
So it's been all right.
Tell us about it.
So did it on Sunday. Went swimming, so obviously that killed time for an hour there. So we did swimming, and then obviously when we came home, continued it. We had dinner and sat around the table and stuff, which we do anyway. So it could have been better, really, because I utilised it around times where I couldn't use tech anyway. Because one, I'm swimming, I can't take it in the pool, and two, we normally sit around the table and have conversation anyway. It just normally.
So you cheated?
No, I didn't cheat, but normally I'd be waiting for kids to finish the tea, so then I'd pick my phone up, so I didn't do that. But I've made it so many times. I need to get better at this. I need to detach myself from my phone, full stop. I need to just leave it somewhere and just not have it. It's just too easy for me to pick my phone up, and I do it out of habit. Sooner than necessity, I do it out of habit.
Are you coming out?
Yeah,
I'm Leon, and I'm an addict. I
am an addict to my phone. I am an addict to my phone. I think it's my personality. I've got a very addictive personality. I'm all or nothing with things I do. So.
Why don't you been off in then?
Because, like you say, I might need it. Someone's trying to contact me and I've not got my phone with me. Anyway, I didn't do very well. I did all right, but I could have done better. How have you got on?
Right, I think we smashed it.
Good lad.
So we did 2 hours Saturday and we did 2 hours Sunday.
So you've already beat me already there.
So they did the netball on Saturday, so we made sure it was done after they got back.
All right, you didn't use netball as a loophole like
no,
I did.
Lexi tried. Lexi tried to use her first hour of netball, but I wasn't going to allow it, so we did it when we came back. We stayed in the house on Saturday, which was quite tough because they kept saying, how long got left? How long got left? But they was happy to do it, happy-ish. Anyway, so we made some cornflake buns. Cornflake buns.
Yeah.
White chocolate cornflake buns.
The best.
Game changer.
White chocolate's I'll do them.
Absolute game changer. So they was good. So we made them. We did the tea bag challenge.
Go on then.
So I wanted a cup of tea, but I wasn't allowed to make my cup of tea until Andy had successfully thrown the tea bag in the cup across the kitchen.
Across the kitchen.
So there's a good hour and 45 minutes there. I was thirsty.
How many feet are we talking? Did I throw it by?
We're probably talking three foot away.
Oh, nice. I might try that.
I think there's tiles in the kitchen. I think it was like 4 tiles, 3 tiles maybe.
There's a cup on the floor on the side.
The cup was on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she threw it so I couldn't have a cup of tea.
It was throwing the boiling water in then after.
She did that as well. Sugar's all over. So that was Saturday, so that was good. We also, because we stayed in the house, we did a bit of a word search just for like last few minutes. We was trying to make sure we stuck to that 2 hours, and I picked a word in the word search that I found that Andy couldn't find, and until she found that, we weren't allowed to give the 2 hours up.
Where did you get word search from?
A word search book.
Oh, you got one now?
Yeah.
Old school, that.
We're retro.
See, I'd have an app for word search.
Yeah, exactly. So we did that. All the phones and iPads, I should point out, were in the opposite room. So that room was sort of closed off. No TV, no nothing during that time. And we went out on Sunday. So what we did with our phones and tablets, we left them here.
Yeah.
What was difficult, we went conker picking actually.
Oh, where did you do that? I said the other day to kids, we went past on way to swimming, there was some kids knocking conkers down, throwing cars driving past, throwing them into Midland Road. I was like, we need to do that, kids. Yeah. What, throw a car stones into Midland Road? Yes, kids.
Do you know what was interesting as well though? You used to play conkers when you was a kid? Yeah. They'd never even heard of it.
I had a championship conker.
Yeah, like a tenner.
Oh man, I had more than that. Yeah. I had one that me and my brother baked and then soaked it in vinegar and then I think we varnished it. I had a beauty, bright big perler. I'll tell you what, Len, conker challenge, me and you.
Oh, man.
Get your best conker and we'll have a conker off.
A conker off. It was really interesting because we talked a few weeks ago, didn't we, about things that we did as a kid.
Yeah.
That our kids never, they'd never even heard of it. And then when I started talking about nail varnish, of
shoestring, the lot, drilling hole. I mean, I can remember using a drill as a kid. Maybe that's why it's gone out of fashion because too many kids are drilling holes in their hands. But can you remember the urban myth that schools banned conkers and stuff?
Yeah,
that's an urban myth.
I don't know. I think they did.
I don't think they did. I think that's just one of those. You can't throw a snowball. It's fake. Can't throw snowballs. It's true.
Yeah, it's because you've got idiots like you who put rocks inside them.
No. Put poo in them.
So that was good. And then we came back and we actually. It sounds a bit cheesy, but we sat around the table and we talked. We actually talked about the topics that we're going to chat about tonight. So we made notes and things, so they wrote down. So I've got them here in front of me. They've got the stickers on because and we expanded that a little bit. So we talked about certain stuff, and then it was just quite nice.
That's quality.
It sounds a bit cheesy, but
it's not because it's quality time that you're spending with the kids that would be so be occupied by technology which we don't need.
Yeah,
this is my frustration, and I know it. That's the thing that boils my blood is I know I'm bad for it, but I don't seem to be able to.
The only sad thing about it was, as soon as that 2 hours was up, it was straight back on it. Yeah. But we had a movie night Saturday night, so that was another couple of hours off it.
No, it wasn't because you had TV, technology.
Yeah, we did, yeah, but it's still off.
As my wife pointed out, it's technology.
Yeah, no, you're right. So but it was off the phones and it was off the.
Yeah, see, because mine on the tablets or the phones, it's me. If that makes sense, I'm on my phone, so they'll pretty much only use like TV. That's the TV or maybe the keyboard or something like that. But once again, it's electronic. Because I was thinking, Ava, go play keyboard for it, and no go on the drums. Like, no, could have gone on the drums.
Yeah.
But then where's the line? Because his wife pointed out, it's like that's electronic, so she couldn't go on the keyboard. So, but she could have had a very good learning session there.
Yeah, my biggest thing is the phone and the iPad.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
I get it. And what we needed to do was spend time together. I think that was the thing. So, like I said, Sunday was nice. Went out for a walk, picked some conkers and stuff. But we did. So I've just got to mention, this week there was a big birthday in the house. The big 2-1. It was last week.
Yeah.
But how we record and get this out slightly different. So Ellie was 21 years old.
Happy birthday, Ellie. Hope you had a good one.
It's difficult in these times because obviously with everything that's going on, having a midweek birthday as well.
Yeah, they're never good, are they? Because do you celebrate before or do you celebrate after? Or do you just go gun ho and have a full 2 double weekend?
Well, she'd had a birthday party with all her friends and things, and then I think she'd had about 3 nights out. So I went to go see her on Wednesday. She was slightly rough, which it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
You know, she's 21 years old.
Fully placed adult now.
Adult, yeah. I have got a confession to make, and this is typical me, this. So I ordered a card. I haven't told you this either. I would have normally sent you this and said, look what an idiot I am. But I thought I was going to wait till today to tell you. So I ordered a card online on one of these sites that you change your photographs and stuff like that. So front page, 3 photographs on it. Took those off, put 3 pictures of Ellie on. Inside, I wrote her a poem.
Nice.
I wrote her a little poem inside. Nice little verse and stuff and all that. Ordered it, brilliant. Come the day before her birthday, so I've got it here so I can take it with me. But everything's perfect, isn't it? Get my email confirmation, looking through my emails. I'd not changed the name on the front of the card. So the card was for Stephanie.
Nice.
So all day it was like, well, yeah. But saved it, didn't I?
I was going to say, did you just get like a dynamite and just put a new label on it?
Saved it. I will put this on the gram so you can all see this. That's how you fix it. I'll just show you. So
that's exactly what I'd have done. That's exactly what I'd have done.
So I basically crossed the name out in permanent marker and wrote Elliot.
Yeah.
And as soon as she opened it, she was like, that's typical you.
Yeah.
Absolutely typical you. It didn't really spoil anything. We was in Manchester, so I went out and had something to eat and had a nice walk round. And guess what?
Well,
it rained.
Yeah, as always.
So weekend, beautiful. Monday, good day. Tuesday, Wednesday, chucking it down, wasn't it? So we walked around Manchester in the pouring rain, as is what we always do, but it didn't really spoil anything. We just got wet.
No, that's good. Good stuff.
So it was nice. That was good. Right, topic one. We've asked the kids this week, we win the lottery, what is the first thing we do? The first sort of 24 hours, how does it look? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, well, I got odd answers with mine being so little, as in like the content. So first thing I said to him, what would you do for a lottery? What's the lottery? So I was like, great, I want to write that here. So I said, if I give you an endless amount of money, money's no object, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with that money? So I think Noah thought it was like wishes. Because he went, I want endless supply of carrots. I was like, all right. So, because he started off going, if I eat the carrot and then it comes back again, and I was like, what? So it's like, you never run out of carrot? He's like, yeah, never run out of carrot. So like I said, I think he thought it was more wishes. Because when I said, money's no object, you can have whatever you want, I think he went down the realms of a wish. He said he'd buy a rocket so he can go to space. That's going to be a hectic 24 hours. Get him all geared up, ready to go to space in 24 hours. But he's got money, he can do it now. He's got lottery.
Yeah, I mean,
he'd buy a race car. Can't drive it, but he wants a race car. So, like I said, I think he thought it was after the wishes sooner than
they're cool. It's brilliant though. That's the idea. That's the concept, isn't it? That's the idea, I suppose, that we ask them, because we want to know what's kind of going on in their mind. So when you say lottery, you can have anything you want.
Yeah.
I want carrots because I just love carrots.
That's not carrots.
And he'll be able to see brilliantly in dark when he goes up
yeah.
to space.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ava, who said she'd buy a castle, she'd buy a Lamborghini. So she did actually understand a bit better. She got the concept of money's no object and buying luxury items. So she wants a castle, a Lamborghini, lots of craft stuff. She loves crafting, art, craft, things like that. An endless supply of stationery. So she loves pens and gels and things like that. So once again, she understood it better, but same again, not too.
There's nothing wild though, so that means you're bringing them up well.
Yeah, because to be fair, if I won the lottery, you'd think I'd just got a good job, if that makes sense. I'd like to think I'm grounded enough that I wouldn't just be like snob rich that I'm buying things for the sake of it. Like, yes, I'd buy a nice car, but I wouldn't be driving a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or something. I'd be driving like a Range or something like that.
I would. I'd be driving a Lamborghini that was silver, like a mirror, and with just stickers of my face all over it. I'd literally go the other way. I'm so fed up of being skinned.
So yeah, I'd like to think that I'm humble enough that you'd know I'm doing well, because I give my job up and I try and run my own business of some description. You probably just think that business is doing well. I'd like to think that.
Would it be a carrot farm?
Yeah. But reality is, I got all this money, I'm like, but yeah, I'd like to think I'm humble enough that you wouldn't really know I'm filthy rich from winning lottery.
I'd like to think that I know you well enough that that's a
lie. We'll see. One day my numbers will come in. We'll see. I won't tell you. You just think, oh, what are you doing now then?
Yeah,
your job.
Yeah, he's just like got loads of carrots.
I asked Amy as well. She was there, so I thought I'd ask her as well. So she said she'd buy a new house. She'd go on holidays and she'd buy family houses. So I'd make sure they're financially stable.
They're
boring. Not boring, but like...
They're Miss World answers, aren't they?
Yeah.
What would you do with...
End world hunger.
Yeah. Let's be realistic here. I'd just get my ears pierced and I'd have like gold just hanging. I'd look like Mr. T. That's what.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you go all out?
Proper gold, yeah.
Would you go all out? I'd be mugging your ass.
So I asked Andy, and I've got Andy's list here. Roblox. She just loves Roblox. It's the one thing she just plays. She'd want to go rock climbing to Rock City because she loves it there. Alton Towers. Go to Alton Towers. Plan a trip to Disney World. So obviously it's the first 24 hours in it, but we get that in the pipeline. Legoland, to get to Legoland. She's also put on Hydrating Manor.
So she likes a theme park.
Yeah, buy a mansion and obviously decorate it. And this is where
in 24 hours. She's like mine.
Well, no, because what you would do, what we talked about, this is like when we had the discussion about it. So you pick your mansion and kind of go through the process of going, right, that's the mansion, that's what I'm going to buy. It's got this room, this room, this room, and then you kind of go, right, I need you to decorate that room like that. Nice. So once the check's cleared, she's got that. It'd have a slushy machine.
Oh, nice.
And a wooden playhouse, and she wants like a basement to it. She loves everything that's sort of American and stuff, and they all have basements.
See, I'd love a basement because our basement to America is like our shed, innit? We have a shed in England. We have sheds at the bottom of the garden. They have basements where everyone does all the tools of that.
Yeah,
I think it's quite cool having a basement.
I think it'd be pretty cool to have a basement.
I want a basement.
So she's gone for that. Lexi says to go shopping. And she's not somebody that, if you gave her loads of money, she would automatically just spend it straight away. But I think she likes the idea of at least having some money, having options. That's the difference. She put go climbing as well, and then she changed that to let loose.
What's let loose?
It's like a high ropes thing.
But like a go here?
Yeah.
Oh, right enough.
We've been before, and it's good.
Let loose. I have to have a day out to let loose.
She said, book a holiday, go to Walton Towers and Drayton Manor. There's a common theme here, isn't there? Buy a trampoline, a big one, she said. A big trampoline. And she's put mansion decorate, and she wants a rock climbing room within the mansion.
Oh, that's good. Nice little touch.
Yeah. Filming room, so like a
cinema room.
Like a cinema room and photo shoot room. She likes taking photographs. And she put buy a TV, huge. So she's proper got the concept.
Underline that about 5 times.
Yeah. She's proper got the concept of it. I'll just go through Ellie's. Again, obviously, Ellie's just turned 21, so her ideas are slightly different. So her, and I'll quote, a big fat house.
A big fat house?
Big fat
Is that
house.
big fat bricks?
I think that's fat as in PH.
Fat. Yeah.
Plan a touring trip, so to go see everywhere.
Oh, to be fair, I'm right behind on that one.
Yeah.
I'd tour like America or tour Europe or something if I came to it.
Yeah, she just basically named every continent, so that's what she would do. An Audi car and a Tesla, because it's good for the environment.
Yeah,
so
I like it. She still wants her Audi though.
Yeah. And her final one was crazy shopping.
Crazy shopping? Is that just going in there going crazy? Like picking I'm touching everything. We're in COVID times, I'm touching everything, that's crazy.
Yeah, everything I've touched I've got to buy. So I think it's like supermarket sweet type stuff, but maybe around clothes shops.
How good would that be? The whole of, so Meadowhall, nobody's in there, but shops are open. You've got a trolley, and you go, right, fill your trolley.
Yeah, or you could go around on a Segway.
I'd run into Millie's cookies and smash the top down.
Shop.
Give me those cookies.
I'd go to Victoria's Secret by there.
All shiny coins, no one in there.
Bras. What did you do yours? What would you do?
To be fair, like I said, I would just buy a car. Obviously, look at like real estate. Real estate has American money.
Yeah, it's weird.
But honestly, I don't think you'd know I'd run the lorry. I'd like to test this theory.
I would like to test this theory. I think you've been a bit tight. You want, slip me a tenner or somewhere.
I want to. I'd say, you owe me money, boy.
I probably do somewhere.
I'd send boys around to get the money out of you that you owe me.
Yeah.
I mean, did you do it?
Because I've always known what mine is. So first thing I do would be buy one of them Segways, like off Walmart, Paul Mall,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
First thing I do would be buy a Segway, like Paul Mart, Walcott.
No, he's still very
Yeah, so that's what I do.
Mart.
And I just sort of fly around on that.
Why? Why do you want
I don't know. Because I can.
Yeah, no, you can have because I can anything. You can have a hovercraft. Do you know what I would buy? One of those hoverboards. Do you know what Mike Tyson was when he fell off and smashed his Swede off? Like, and it pretty much it turns around and it's like spins. He flips like, oh man, it smashes his head on the floor.
I'll have to say that. And then just plan a trip. I'd go somewhere quiet, like an island or something, to plan
the trip.
Yeah. So like a week or so, just chilling out, getting my bearings, and then plan. I love the idea of touring and seeing everything. I like seeing things that are a little bit off the grid as well.
Am I coming with you?
Absolutely. No.
Off the grid, like hostel off the grid?
No, what I mean by off the grid is, like you go places and not necessarily see all the natural tourism things.
Yeah.
To see other stuff.
To be fair, I would plan a trip, and I think, like I say, because I for my 50th, I want to go from California to Vegas and then across to New York in a car, like, touring it.
It's not long.
What? 50th?
Yeah. Let's do it.
You're close to 50 than I am. A lot closer to 50 than I am.
Yeah, but you're going to win lottery, take me.
If you won't have a lottery, I'm going to be so humble, it's unbelievable.
Just put it in a Christmas card. Topic 2.
My topic, you're on a desert island, you've got 3 luxury items, and you can take 2 people with you. Who are we taking? What are you taking?
So, what I got from this is that my kids can't camp, for a start. So, I'll go with Ellie's first. This brought in a huge debate on what, I'll explain in a minute, but what kind of things you can take that goes with things.
Oh, none of mine go with anything. To be fair, mine's got a question of where they're hooking this stuff up to.
Yeah, well, yeah. Right, so Ellie's she said she'd take Bear Grylls. Of course she would.
Good move.
And she's a big fan of Rebel Wilson. She just thinks that she'd make things fun. So there are two people slightly upset that I didn't make the cut. But hey, I'm no Bear Grylls and I'm not very funny. Phone and charger.
It's okay taking them, but what are you plugging them into?
Well,
we
just presume that there's something else plugged into. We've got to be, I think we had to be fair. So I said she could take those. Because it only lasts 2 hours with her before she needs to charge it anyway. So that's it. Sun cream. Sun cream's so versatile as well.
Apart from protecting your skin from burning, what else are you doing with sun cream?
I'm sure you could, you rub it on like summer and then you can deflect it onto planes and stuff. Shooting planes out.
Be watching Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls will know what to do with it. And the last one was a disposable camera for memories and stuff. And I thought that was pretty good. The other two, so Lexi, she'd take Andy and she'd take her friend Aggie.
That's nice, she's taking a sister.
Yeah, well, Lexi's would take, Andy would take Lexi as well.
That's good.
So that was cool. I think they just want someone to fight with.
Because that's one of those things where you go, you should never get along, so why are you going together?
Yeah. Which is quite nice, I think, in the fact that they obviously do get along, but they bicker.
Yeah, everyone bickers. We bicker.
Lexi would take her phone and charger, outfit options, and a lifetime supply of pot noodles.
Good girl.
And obviously with that, there's obviously ways of cooking pot noodles. I don't know why she didn't pick something else that she would prefer to eat, but I think at the time...
Does she absolutely love pot noodles?
She likes pot noodles, yeah.
I like pot.
But there's other food that I'm sure we had tea later on that night, and she was like, I just love chips. So I don't know why she didn't take a lifetime portion of chips. And Andy's... So she'd take Lexi with her, which I thought was good. And she takes someone called Achillia, who's a YouTuber.
All right.
So each week, when we talk about these things and things that Andy's interested in, there's a different YouTuber every time, which most likely worries me. That 2-hour weekend, it might need to be a 6-hour weekend. She'd take her iPad so she could watch YouTube.
Yeah.
She's taking her house.
Oh, what a clever girl.
She's taking
What a clever girl.
Actually, she's lifting her house up, boom, on the island.
You're raising someone there who thinks outside the box. So everyone else has gone, I'm going to need that hairbrush, I'm going to need that. She's gone, if I take the house, hairbrush come with me.
Exactly. So she's got all that, and then she's put food, which would...
To be fair, she set herself up for quarantine. She's done so well there.
I think that's it. I think she's been quite happy with being locked down.
Nice. So that's two things she's taken. Oh, no, iPad, sorry.
iPad, house, and food.
Yeah.
So this argument came in then, where Lexi was saying about her stuff. And she was saying, oh, well, I don't need to take food because the house is there with food.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
So we had a good discussion about that. It was a great topic to chat to them about because I love listening to how they're kind of thinking.
The logic of the mind when you're thinking, why would you have that?
So what did yours get?
So I started with Ava, and she can take Mustafa, who's a boyfriend. I said, why are you taking Mustafa? Because I love him. She wants to take Evie from Descendants. So last time we had this sort of conversation of people, Evie came up with that, didn't she? She came up with Descendants characters. So she's gone with not real, well, Mustafa's real, obviously, but she's gone with someone who's fictional. So the person that acts as Evie could be a terrible person to be around.
Yeah.
She's taking earrings, so she looks good in front of Mustafa.
This girl's in love.
She's taking a TV, because she can't live without a TV, she said. And she's taking a writing book. I was quite pleased with this one. She wants to take a writing book so she can still do her schoolwork and still do educational stuff. I thought it was quite good.
Yeah, that is good.
I'd take that. So she was thinking educational. The boy, he wants to take Molly, a girl from his class.
Oh, God. What are you bringing up here?
Lovesick kids. Because he wants her to chase him.
What, keep him fit, wasn't it?
Yeah. This is the top one there.
Go on.
Dad.
Oh, yes.
Taking his dad because I tickle the best. Do the best tickles.
Does he want you to chase him round as well?
Yeah. He said, a map of the island so he knows where he's going on the island, which I thought was quite cool.
Yeah.
He wants a toilet. I thought, why do you want a toilet? He said, I had to be on the floor. This is the kid who had to pick his poo up off the floor. And now he wants to take a toilet.
That's because you do not complain about it.
So he's gone from happy for me to pick up his poo, but then wants to take a toilet with him.
Don't we just do it in sea?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to argue with the kid. He wants to take a toilet. He's taking a toilet.
It's his island.
And then a football. So he's got something to do. He wants to play football.
A nice one.
So he's taking them. So Dad, map and football.
Yeah.
Good shouts. Me, I said I'd take Ava and Noah for some company. Beer. Need to make sure I've got beer with me.
Like a lifetime supply.
Yeah, endless. I'm never going to run out of beer. Open that fridge, it's full every time I open it. A camera so I can take pictures. So I've got some memories, which Ellie said saving is you take a camera.
She did, yeah.
Which I thought was good. And then a fishing rod. I don't know how to fish, but I thought it'd be a good opportunity to learn to fish. And then Ava said, because I said I'd take a fishing rod so I could fish, Ava went, oh yeah, we'll take some cigarettes then. And me and him was like, why are we taking cigarettes? So we got smoked fish.
You're going to put the cigarettes in the fish's mouth?
Smoke the fish. So I don't think she understands how you smoke food. She thinks you give him a cigarette, like smoke it.
20 Lambert and Butter.
Yeah. Which tickled me.
That's brilliant. Again, it's about children's minds, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how they're thinking. That's really cool. I like Noah's map.
Yeah, well, when he said it, I was like, oh, you clever little boy. Do you know what I mean? It's a good thing to have.
Because we talked about how the island's going to look. I said, it's your island. It looks how you want it to. So it can have palm trees, it can have nothing, it can just be sand.
It's a good activity. Have you done a teabag treasure map?
I've never done it at school once, yeah.
I've done it a couple of times. I did it in lockdown. I did it pre-lockdown with kids. My kids love doing it. So obviously get your tea bag out, scruff your paper up, let that dry, and then go to town drawing it. It's so good. It's such good fun. Both mine absolutely love it. So you draw little mountains, and I've got like a camp, name of the camp. I've got mud hole, you've got the forest, you've got the river. Just name things, Skull Island, things like that. And then I built like a little island at the side of it. Oh man, if I can find a photo, I'll put it up.
Yeah. You could do that for like your town as well, couldn't you?
Oh, good shot, yeah.
Do you know
like a map of the town and just make things up in
just
places.
Put your sort of main things up, clock tower,
centre, and then build out thereafter.
Yeah.
I might do that actually. That might be the next map we do.
And you can play the teabag in the cup game before you draw your map.
Yeah, we're doing teabag and cup game. Saturday morning, I'm getting a brew out. Kids,
just don't make coffee.
I enjoyed that topic. I enjoyed talking to them, trying to get things out of them. Same every week when we try and get things out, I'm just like fascinated, like you say, how the mind's working and what they're thinking. I can't wait for them to get a little bit older so the imagination expands a little bit. Because mine, if Ava says something, like she said Mustafa, so that was purely her mindset. But then Noah was like, oh yeah, I'm taking Molly from my class. Not a follower, but he just can't get himself out of there. If someone says, do something, then that's what I'm going to do.
Well, that's like what they was doing, but that's just, I suppose, sharing ideas, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what the type of thinking. I liked it. I thought it was good. Tomorrow then. It'd be great to know what other people do. I mean, even if they let us know, if they don't let us know, but just sit at that table and just ask it.
Have a chat with the kids and just
around dinner.
Yeah.
Have dinner and just have a chat. What 3 things you take to an island? What 2 people? I think it's pretty good. And like you say, in a couple of years' time, in a couple of months' time, probably in a couple of weeks' time.
Oh yeah.
Then will be different answers.
I reckon if I asked them tomorrow, I'd probably get something completely different.
Yeah.
I probably would go with Noah because he'd be upset with me about something. That's not coming. Mum's coming now. Mum's coming.
Yeah, she gives better hugs.
She does give better hugs.
Oh, okay. So we've talked about the 2-hour tech amnesty.
We have.
Something else happened last week as well that I want to talk to you about.
Change your underwear.
No, that was a week before.
Oh, nice.
Right, so if you go back and listen to last week's episode, at approximately 38 minutes and 26 seconds, you said, and I quote, I genuinely cannot think of anything I wouldn't have in a sandwich form that I could just stick between 2 slices of bread. And I said, challenge accepted. So we discussed disgusting sandwich combinations, and this all came from the pot noodle debate, which I have to mention as well, on the Instagram, it was vicious. More people voted that it was vicious than delicious. So pot noodle sandwiches, stop it, people. It's not a thing.
No, it's okay. You don't have to keep going.
Right. So you said I would eat anything basically in a sandwich.
Yeah.
I said challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Here it is. So I know you're not a sauce fan, but I've put a couple of combinations of sandwiches down here, and you're going to pick one.
Okay.
And you're going to eat it.
Yeah,
in fact, I tell you what we'll do. You're going to pick 2 of these.
Yeah.
We'll put it on Instagram. Whichever one gets the most votes, you're going to eat.
Okay. If as long as it's something I genuinely don't like, I'm not going to say it. So to be fair, it's probably better going, don't tell me what they are, but go down, do you like this, do you like this, do you like this? And then, because then there's no way of me going, oh, I ain't that with that, so I know it's coming. So if you tell me things there, you can tick them, and then we can go, okay.
I also got Lexi and Andy involved in this as well this weekend. So this isn't just me.
Okay.
Right, so chicken.
I like chicken.
Spaghetti hoops.
I like spaghetti hoops.
Jelly.
I like jelly.
Going good so far. Mustard.
I like, do you know, like American style mustard? I don't like English mustard. So
Yeah,
like,
right, that's fine.
I like American style, yeah. So go. It's like a sweet mustard, in it.
Popcorn.
I love popcorn.
Scrambled eggs.
I love scrambled eggs. Good. Well, yeah.
Custard.
No, I'm not a big fan of custard.
Are you not?
No. Go on, put it in, because I can eat it. It's not as if I'm going to start throwing up because I'm eating custard.
Well. Flying saucers.
Yeah.
So for anybody that don't know what flying saucers are, they're like a sherbet.
Yeah, with like edible paper outside of it.
Watermelon.
No, I don't like watermelon.
Don't like watermelon. Okay. Jam.
Yeah, I love jam, yeah. Raspberry, strawberry, whatever. Blueberry jam.
Right. So.
Oh, I've got some good combos here then. Have you been through all?
So that's.
To be fair,
1, 2, 3,
pour them in one sandwich, I'm off for it.
What we could do with this, because we are going on YouTube now, we could video this.
Yeah. That's fine.
Video this, and we'll get this out in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We'll put that on the Instagram. Whoever votes for the most.
Yeah. We've got a flavoured jelly on that.
I tell you what we could do. Let's go semi-final. So we'll do the first one, jelly and scrambled egg versus jam and popcorn.
Yeah.
And then the next day we'll do flying saucers versus, and then the winner of them two.
I know it's going to win out of that. Custard and mustard.
It should. It rhymes. Hey, if you say it, we're doing it.
To be fair, we've got butter on this bread, haven't we, as well?
Yeah.
Mate, I'm telling you right now, do your worst. What was with the watermelon then? Because I don't like watermelon.
Watermelon and chicken. So it was going to be something warm against something that was cold.
Okay, food poisoning.
Just don't go for any long walks the next day. You know, picking up your...
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, get them out there. Let's do that.
After that, so we're going to do that. Right. I got in a message this week of food combinations. This is from Phil from Driftfields, and he messaged me this week because Anthony, who he works with, has some absolutely disgusting combinations. So I just want to read some of these out. Tuna and egg sandwich.
That's revolting. I don't like tuna, we've said before, and egg. I don't like mayonnaise, I don't really like eggs. I'm saying both of them, you're not getting any mush anyway. So
prawns and cheese sandwich, not soft cheese, more of a cheddar. So you've got something there that's quite hard against something that's soft. It's like mushing it all together. These are just...
See, I'd probably eat that if you want. Do you know if you want like a prawn mayo? Because I like prawns, but I'd probably eat a cheese and prawn sandwich. But not, do you know like a mayo? Like, do you know if I like king prawns?
Yeah.
With cheese on, melted cheese in a sandwich, I'd eat that.
No. Toast topped with tuna mayo, egg, cheese topped with, and he's put on here, wait for it, bread soaked in gravy followed by a sausage on top. I mean,
what was that guy going?
What you've got there is breakfast, dinner, see, all in one.
Yeah, I mean, take the tuna out of it and take the egg mayo out of it.
There's a lot of sogginess going on there. I'm not.
Do you know what I'm looking forward to, going back to that thing, that scrambled egg and jelly?
Scrambled egg and jelly sandwich?
Yeah. I'm thinking about it now, I'm thinking, oh, I can't wait for that.
Finally, we discussed last week about personal conspiracy theories. You know, we've talked about conspiracy theories, haven't we, over the last few weeks?
Yeah.
I think I figured out a personal one.
Go on.
Home Alone. These were just parents that didn't like that kid. Didn't really want him to go on holiday. There you go. Personal conspiracy theory.
To be fair, you've got a point.
He was a naughty little boy.
How did they forget about him twice?
Exactly.
I agree with that. Do you know what? And this is something I've made up, but I agree with it. There's all them people in that house. What's his dad do for a living? The house is absolutely massive. It's like a mafioso or something.
Do you know what, though? I found myself with watching films and stuff recently, and I'm constantly pulling fault with it. Well, that won't work. That will never happen. I mean, to be fair, I think there's a lot of things that aren't quite.
That's the only thing I disagree with in that whole film.
Really?
The rest of it, I think, from start to finish, is fantastic. That kid would not die looking after himself.
That is true.
Like, I think a child of his age could survive at home, no problems. But my concern is, how come the police never went round?
They did.
No, but they give up so easy. You know, the kid's technically home alone. You'd be busting in the door, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things we could.
The New York one.
Brilliant film, though.
The New York one, I think fault with Tim Curry's character. When, surely, how do you let kids slide between your legs and stuff like that? It's like a comedy of, my arms have turned to jelly, I can't grab hold of a child anymore.
And that's it, what you got this week?
Once again, every time I ask this question, I'm always conscious that I should be doing something, but my life is very boring.
You always do
stuff. I do things. I think it's more, we don't really plan to do anything, unless we're planning to go out or go away or something like that, and there's a plan there. The rest of it, actually, all on the cusp. We do things, like we'll go to the park, or we'll go for a walk, or play football, but like I say, every week you say what we do next week, I'm like, not a great deal apart from clubs and work and the normal of life.
But that's what we're getting back to, though, isn't it, now?
Yeah, well, let's hope so.
Yeah. I'm gonna try some DIY this week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you need me on standby to pick up your fingers off the floor? Hang on, let's rewind. What are you doing DIY?
I've got some painting that I need to do.
Oh, thank God for that. You're not going to do it. You paint unless you drink it.
And I've also got some plumbing, some basic plumbing that I need to do as well, that I've been putting off for really boring stuff.
Adult stuff, innit?
But
being a grown-up. Being a dad, being a grown-up is the things that we need to do to make the house tick.
And I'm hopefully going to get the power tools out.
You're fat on a bike?
I'm going to have a ride at some point.
Yeah. How's the knee?
It's all right. It's still attached, which is the main thing.
Beautiful.
Right. Same time next week.
See you next week.
Let's just quickly beg everybody just to go on to Apple, if you listen to this on Apple, and give us a rating.
Yeah.
If we can get ratings and we can get other stuff, we can do things, and we can. We've got some merch that's going to go out. Let me just quickly, but one thing I have forgot is that for Ellie's birthday, she got a Dad Tales mug.
Nice.
What 21-year-old?
Don't want a Dad Tales mug, yeah. I completely agree. So it's got to be done.
I've got none with that, obviously.
Is it now on a cup rack? Tell you what I don't see anymore. A cup rack. Yeah. Well, last time we went to someone's house, so like a tree, like
a mug tree.
Yeah, what are they called then?
Mug tree.
Are they called mug trees?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that.
What cupboards as well?
Yeah, but back in when I was growing up, there was cups on the side on those little trees. Yeah. I went to my friend's house, it was on trees. You don't see them anymore. Yeah, you don't see them anymore, do you?
No, you don't.
Why is that?
Good place to end. Why is that? Why do you think these mug trees don't exist anymore?
I don't know. There's food for thought.
There's food for thought. Right, we'll see you next week. Keep yourself smiling.
Stay safe. Why did you get a mug tree then?
Fuming at that, aren't you?